Greetings low and high, and oh yes, don't we all. My name is Azariah, and we're here on the VSH server hosted by 7 Sins Gaming, and we're playing versus Saxton Hale. How it appears that Saxton Hale has not entered the field. Instead, the Vagineer will be taking his place, and DJ Drake's Soul will be going down, followed by Team Killer, who is Ed's best friend. Soon afterwards, how it appears that the Demon Knight losing both their shields. However, the Spy moving in for the backstab, it appears that it was successful, as there is indeed the Rage coming very early out, taking down Tio. How it appears that the other Pyro is now moving in, trying to keep the Vagineer away from anyone important, blasting him directly into range of Element and Rex Monster, and they do go down. How it appears that Melting Pineapple will be going down as well. The attempted backstab just hitting the last of that Rage, as Hanako-san is taken down as well. Jelly is taken down on the stairs. How it appears that Ray Sphinx is unable to get out of the window in time and is taking a wrench to the back of the head. However, it appears that the Pyro now moving in with the air blast saving himself. However, it appears that the Little will be going down, followed by the Golden Lion, and there is indeed another Rage. It appears that the Soldier Vincent will be going down. The Demon Knight is able to lose the shield, but he's not able to get out of there despite having survived the stun. However, it appears the Medic now running around with an Uber charge. Not exactly sure what he's doing there, but he'll be running back into range with a Scout. The Scout dealing a small amount of damage before it runs out quite quickly. However, the Medic now in poor position. Cindy is taken down, unable to get out of there in time, having wasted their Uber charge, whatever, doing laps of the map. However, the Vagineer now going after the Scouts with a large number to choose from. Let's see if he's able to take down any one of them. It appears that the Spy has now moved in for the kill, and there is indeed the Rage before any backstabs can come out. The Little does take a wrench, and it appears that he will be chased down and taken off the field, as Asin Nate will be taken off as well, unable to deal any damage due to the vulnerability of the Vagineer. However, it appears the Soldier's now in a rather interesting position, able to rain down fire from above. However, Lucas and Walker will be dealing none of that, instead going for a flanking maneuver. It appears that he's able to land a hit on the Spy. The Spy is able to survive it, but there's indeed a stab to the face by the Vagineer. Not exactly sure if that's a good image to be having in my head, but whatever. It appears that Rage has been brought out on the Spy. The Spy desperately trying to get out of range. He's able to cloak out of there and will be able to get off scot-free for the backstab. The Scout, however, almost being taken down, and it appears that Seth will be going down instead, doing nothing to defend himself, reducing Team Red to 12 members at the 3-minute mark. And it appears that Marsky SD will be taken down as well, unable to get out of range despite having the ability to double jump and having increased speed over the Vagineer, as Yoshi Loader is taken down as well. A lot of members of Team Red going down unnecessarily, as Sir Echo is caught with the Rage and will be taken down as the Vagineer moves after the Scout. The Scout is able to change directions, getting a small amount of extra time. A shift. Your excuses mean nothing. How it appears that the Vagineer now moving in position against the Scout. He's almost able to land a hit, but it appears that a well-timed stun has stopped that. It appears that Agent Orange going on the offensive rather than trying to save himself will be going down. However, it appears that Benjamin will be going down as well, reducing Team Red to 7 members. It appears that the Vagineer may be able to pull victory from the claws of defeat. He has to take down quite a number of Scouts. However, he has 2 minutes and 30 seconds left to do that, with quite an amount of health to do it with.
What if I can get it out?
However, it appears that there is a backstab out of nowhere. The Spy is able to cloak out of there, getting out of range of that stun, and it appears that Phazes will be killing himself anyway. Spy was able to get a backstab for free, however, and will be dealing quite a large amount of damage to the Vagineer. However, will it be enough? I don't believe that Team Red does have the damage necessary to take down the Vagineer. Instead, they need to turn this into a game of survival. If they can wind down the clock, they can go for a stalemate at best. But with a large number of Scouts with one less on their team and a Pyro, they may be able to do that, as they do have quite a large amount of survivability, so long as the Pyro does have ammo, and the Scouts are able to avoid the wrenches from the Vagineer. The Pyro going in for a bit of distraction there as the Vagineer moves after the Scout. However, it appears the Vagineer is still going after the Scout. He's able to land on the Scout's head. The Scout, not realizing what was happening, he's able to back out of there, cornering himself against a pillar, but he's able to get out of range, moving suspiciously fast. However, it appears that he's drawn the Vagineer towards another Pyro. The Pyro using the air blast to keep himself off the stairs. However, it appears that he's gone to ground and now trying to move into position on the log, using another air blast. He doesn't have the ammo. It appears that he's fallen into the bit. but is not dying as of yet. It appears that the Vagineer will not be able to pick up that kill just yet. However, it appears that the Scout using the critical is dealing quite a bit of damage and knocking the Vagineer back, but there is indeed the rage. The Scout is stunned, trying to get out of range. It appears that he's backed off around the corner despite the Vagineer being in a poor spot, but he will be able to survive the rage and will be able to get out of there scot-free. The Vagineer is still going for the charge, however. He's trying to take him down, but the Scout doing his best to get out of range. It appears that another Scout has given his life for no reason whatsoever. I believe it was death by pit. However, with only 15 seconds left on the clock, it appears that Team Red have successfully been able to wind down the clock and go into a stalemate. Let's see what the Vagineer is able to do with the last 7 seconds. He has to take down at least one in order to save his pride, not realizing that he's stunned a spy, but he will be going after the Scout, and despite having the opportunity, will not be able to take him down, and that indeed will be game. Moving into round 2. Into round 2 with the Harbinger as Saxton Hale, having suffered a rather embarrassing defeat at the end of the first round. Let's see what he's capable to do against Saxton Hale. It appears that he's able to take down Melting Pineapple as Luke's our former Vagineer take himself off the field. However, it appears that the backstab has come out extremely early against Saxton Hale. The Devil Knight moving in on the offensive, having no one to defend himself, but it appears that Saxton Hale will be going after a different target. It appears that the sentry has been set up, but an engineer extremely close by will be in a poor position. Let's see what he's able to do as he attempts to get out of range. The Pyro, however, is there as the Devil Knight's rain in damage from afar, dealing massive damage as Kitty gives the GG. And there is indeed the rage. The Pyro is now in a poor spot, but it appears that a secondary Pyro has moved in an extraordinary display of teamwork. It appears that they're able to save everyone from that rage. But it appears that the Harbinger has had enough and will be diving into the pit. Not exactly the most glorious way to go, but he will be giving the GG. Only to take a fish hit by Sir Echo, only to take him down with a crotch hit, and that indeed will be game for him. Moving into the third round now, as Yoshi Lotus will be moving in as Christian Brutal Sniper, seeing a lot of variety with the champions thus far. Let's see what he's capable of doing with his increased range. It appears that he's able to get the gank on Griggs, and will be cleaning him extremely easily. Let's see what he's able to move in now that he's taken a Scout off the field. It appears that that Faye will be taking a hit to the face. However, it appears that DJ Drake Soul and Nala and Pikachu will be going down as well, reducing Team Red to 20 members. It appears that CBS is moving in rather offensively, taking a lot of kills. However, it appears that the Pyro has claimed this area as his own. And it appears that CBS will be moving in after a different target, taking down the dispenser. Before taking a ball to the face, he attempts to get into range. It appears that Team Red are not going on the offensive this time, instead relying on defensive tactics of their engineers. However, it appears that the Sniper has now moved in as the CBS attempts to move in for a backstab against him. It appears that it may have been successful as the rage was brought out directly afterwards. It appears that Golden Lion will be going down. However, the Huntsman has now been brought out as he attempts to back out of range. The Scout, however, will be having none of that, moving in for a single melee hit before moving out of range. Once again, it appears that the Pyro has followed him into range, igniting the CBS before blasting him into a corner. It appears that he has been blasted all over the place, being controlled by Team Red quite effectively. It appears that the rage has been brought out, but the Pyros are unaffected by it. He's now moving in position to deal some damage while CBS is locked down. However, CBS can still initiate some attacks with the Huntsman. It appears that he's taken a ball despite plummeting to Earth. I can only question the accuracy of that Scout being either godlike or incredibly lucky, as Sir Echo, the Little and Agent Orange are taken down, 2 by Stomp and 1 by Shaft, as followed by Luke and Walker. It appears that Dab will be going down as well. The CBS is able to turn things around, taking down those Pyros as a priority. Is able to land a hit on Innocence as well, removing it with a shiv. Onyx Chili is taken down with the Huntsman shaft, followed by Benjamin also going down to the Huntsman. It appears that CBS is able to use it quite accurate and will be taking down a lot of kills. However, it appears that the Heavy now in a poor spot will be able to get out of there. He doesn't have the speed, but instead going on the offensive. There's indeed a stun on both sides. However, it appears that Melting Pineapple will not be able to survive despite the efforts of the Scout, the Sentry, and himself. Let's see if we can find CBS before he kills any more valuable members of Team Red. It appears that Hakusan will be taken down, unable to get out of range. It appears that CBS will be having none of that, and there can be only room for one. Two stuns, both missing as they attempt to move into range. The Demonite, however, has brought out his grenade launcher. CBS heads into the other side of the building. He's able to get the gank on Tio, going for an ammo drop at the wrong moment, and that will be a large number of... That will be a very important member of Team Red taken off. I had no idea why I tried to say that he was a large number of people. The only people who would even remotely account for that would be the Heavy. Anyway, after that rant, let's see what CBS is able to use against the Scout. He's moving in with the super jump, but it appears that he's able to dodge one stun, only to take a second to the side of the face as he turns around to deal some damage. My dogs are currently clawing at my window as we attempt to move into range with the Demonite going on the offense. He's able to land a single hit before backing off. It appears that the rage has been brought out, however, specifically for him. Damn, that is a hard word. Cerrito is taken off the field. Reducing Team Red to 4 members now. Make that 3 as Muskie takes a hit to the face. It appears that his visage did nothing to save him from the Huntsman's shaft. Now with only 3 members on Team Red, let's see if they're able to survive. It appears that CBS has been able to go on the aggressive, taking a lot of kills from the early game to now, and now chasing down these Scouts. Let's see if they're able to survive against him. There's only 3 of the Scouts having no damage potential, having the weakest damage potential of all the classes, at least when you don't consider the Pyro. CBS, however, has to take them down and has to chase them down in order to catch them. They are indeed the rabbits of the game. Let's see if they're able to survive for the 1 minute and 30 seconds left they have. However, CBS only has 7,000 health. If they all work together and have an exceptional games, they may be able to reduce his health to something below critical. Moving into range, it appears that CBS has used the first raid to take down the first Scout. Kate will be going down. It appears that he's able to take down a high priority target first. However, now the game looks extremely grim for Team Red as Ray Sphinx is taken down as well. CBS, however, is able to cap the point should he need to. And it appears that he's able to land a hit on Team Kelly, doing nothing to avoid that shaft, and that indeed will be game, giving the GG to the extremely accurate CBS. Played this time by Yoshi Lotus as we move into the next round. It appears that we've moved back into Akiri's Shrine. Let's see what the Team Red is capable of doing with a 3-man advantage over Team Blue. They also have an advantage in terrain. It appears that a lot of snipers have entered the field, and there's indeed the first down going on to Pikachu by Benjamin with a shot to the face. However, it appears that Arito also being taken down. Team Blue being wiped out from across the field right now as the Scouts attempt to move into a flanking position. It appears that one Scout is able to move into the trees for cover. However, it appears that he will be taken down extremely easily by Yoshi Lotus, a former Saxton Hale. However, it appears that Dav moving in with a killing spree followed up by Ray Sphinx is able to clean up 3 of the snipers on Team Red. However, they did lose quite a number of players in exchange for it. Moving into position against the last remaining sniper, he will be taken down and rolled down the hill Sparta style. However, they're now going for a duel to the death with his fellow Scout. Let's see what Ray Sphinx is able to do against Innocence. Innocence doesn't have the advantage in health. That will be going to Ray Sphinx. He does have the advantage in position. He's able to pick up that ammo, but it will be going down. Innocence is able to clean him up using the stock shotgun as well. However, with only 1 member on Team Blue remaining, let's see what he's capable of doing. It appears that he will be able to do nothing, taking a backstab as the spy enters from nowhere, getting the win for Team Red. Grieving is for the weak as we move in with a Rita with 31,000 health against the 28 members of Team Red. 6 minutes left on the clock. Let's see if he's able to overcome the extremely difficult position that Team Red are easily able to claim. He'll be facing a lot of snipers this round with engineers to defend their positions. However, it appears that a few medics at least have entered the fray as well, giving a lot of support to their teammates and allowing for an uber charge, but it appears that a Rage has been brought out and Alora will be taken down, unfortunately for her, as Trollmaster and followed by Nila will be taken down as well. Maski XD is taken down, but there is another second Rage. Saxton Hale taking a lot of damage, but he's able to do a lot of damage to Team Red as Team Kelly moves in for the kill, only to take a fist to the face, being removed from play. The dispenser will be going down as I am taught the right pronunciation of people's names, but I take no credit for that. However, Yoshi Lotus is taken down. It appears that Saxton now is able to prioritize his targets, removing the support from Team Red by killing their medic. The Rage is used to bring down the Little. However, it appears that the Heavy also being taken down. Flesh Eats Worms removed from play after being dumped out of existence. However, Saxton Hale is able to pick up elements in the spawn point for Team Red. However, he's now moving in with the super jump. He's able to use the air strafe quite effectively, but it appears that the scout will be able to jump directly overhead. Ray Sphinx, however, will not be quite as lucky as the soldier is forced to rocket jump out of range. It appears that none of the snipers have fortified this location, instead going to different locations to attack Saxton Hale from afar. However, it appears that 2 sentries have been set up to the Rage is used to bring them low. However, Saxton Hale needs again range with another super jump. It appears that he's able to do so despite the efforts of Team Red, but they're able to force them off. Once again, extremely well played by Team Red. He's able to come back from that despite Saxton Hale's extreme efforts to get to the contrary. No idea why I can't speak right now. Possibly it may have been affected by the 36 hours of awake time. Sleeping is good. I should do more of it. As it appears that Saxton Hale is now going after the sniper. However, despite his previous efforts at airstrafing, it appears that he will not be able to move in position against him. There is indeed a Rage brought out against the scouts, and it appears that Innocence will be given the GG rather than being taken that fist. It appears that they did not want to be removed with a fist instead. Oh, the number of plays I can use in that name as Griggs is taken down, having no aim, unable to rocket jump himself out of there. However, Saxton Hale only has 12 members left to take down. There is indeed a Rage to load the scouts. Smurfy Boy will be taken down. However, it appears that the other scouts now getting out of range, able to jump directly overhead of Saxton Hale. He's unable to clean him up. However, it appears he's now moved against these sentries. He's able to bring up the Rage. Let's see if he's able to get into Rage once again. It appears that he's unable to land a hit on one of the sentries, and they will be returning to operational status here. However, despite that, he's able to move into position against Sir Echo, using the Rage once again. It appears that the engineer has fallen from his perch. Saxton Hale does not see this, however, instead goes after his teleporter and sentry. However, he's unable to clean up the teleporter and dispenser remaining on the field. However, absolutely no one will be able to use it. It appears that the sniper has been stomped into nothingness as well. However, it appears that Saxton Hale now moving after the scouts. He's able to use the Rage, but he's not able to catch anyone despite the increased Rage range compared to other champions. A lot of snipers currently on the roofs right now as Saxton Hale moves in after the scouts. It appears that he's taken down the most of the slower classes and now forced to chase down the highest mobility scouts. Despite that, he'll be able to pick up an easy clear on the Drunken Chest Noob. It appears that his drunken mind was not able to contemplate the correct strategy for not running directly against Saxton Hale's flank. I say as I lose Saxton Hale amidst looking directly at him as DJ Drake's soul is taken down. We're removing him from the field and reducing Team Red to 6 members. However, Saxton Hale now moving in with the super jump. Appears that he's turned around, not able to pick the right target and not be able to stump anyone this attempt.
That's what I'm talking about.
The scouts moving in once again. However, it appears that time is against them. It appears that the engineer is able to return to the... I have no idea what the thing is, but it is extremely strong. It is able to move in position, taking down the dispenser, swallowed by the teleporter. The engineer has nowhere to go, and it appears that Dev will be getting the kill on the Rito from afar, saving the engineer's life and winning the game for Team Red, and that is indeed GG.
We're gonna need some ambulances. Let's go kill some hippies.
Fight to the
Moving in as Kitty with 32,000 health against the 29 members of Team Red. Let's see what he's capable of doing. His predecessor did have a lot of success despite the attempts from Team Red to maintain their position on the cliff. Let's see if Kitty is also as successful in this attempt. Moving in with a failed super jump, it appears that the red team are able to deal a small amount of extra damage as he attempts to move into range. However, they have not been able to set up any sentries, and it appears that Flesh-Eat Worms will be going down as the first down of the round, followed by Ben and Benjamin. However, they're able to pick up a backstab in exchange for those free downs. Scout moving in to deal some damage as well. However, Kitty taking a lot of damage as he moves in with the super jump. It appears that the secondary rage has been brought out, taking down elements. However, it appears that the Demon is able to survive, wasting his shield. However, he won't be able to charge out of there now as Sex now goes in for seconds. Griggs, however, sacrifices himself for the Demonite. The Demonite goes into spawn, and it appears that Neela will be going down with a stomp. I hope you're happy I got your name right. However, it appears that the rage has been brought out as well. It appears that Vivi and Trollmaster will be going down to the rage, followed by Innocence, unable to get out of there in time.
What are you talking about? This. What?
Jumping like a kangaroo.
My amusement's out of the way. It appears that Night Recon will be going down, being ganked by Sex now coming out of the ridge. However, it appears that Dav will be taken down as well, unable to get out of range, choosing to maintain his position on the roof. However, it appears the Scout now moving in almost too close, but it appears that he'll be going too close anyway as the Rage is brought out to take him down. However, it appears the well-timed stun is saving that other Scout from death as the Spy moves in to deal some damage, backing off now that he has missed his window of opportunity, unable to move in time. However, it appears that the Rankler has been brought out on the mini-sentry. Not exactly sure why mini-sentries have been set up in this location. It does allow them to get into range of that quicker, but it does not allow them to set up a more defensive location by upgrading their sentry. Sex now moving in once again against the cliff. However, it appears that very few members of Team Red are available for him to kill. The sniper, however, not heeding my advice, will be going down quite easily. Demonite also being taken down. However, it appears that the Spy is able to move in for the kill. Allura getting the kill on Kitty with the backstab, and that indeed will be game. Moving into the final round now with Pikachu acting as our final Saxton Hale. Let's see what he's capable of doing as one of the team members from Team Red give the GG. I believe it was Melting Pineapple. A large number of snipers have entered the field as well as Dav gives the GG as well, unable to maintain himself on the field. However, it appears that Saxton now moving after the Scouts, wasting a small amount of time, but it appears he's able to move in using a rage against the sentry, and he's able to pick up the kill on Benjamin. The Pyro, however, now moving in to save the sentry. Despite his efforts, it will be going down. There is indeed the medic activating the Ubercharge just in time to save himself. However, the Ben and the Little will be going down as well. With only 23 members left on Team Red, it appears that two of the members from Team Red who gave the GG early in the round will be leaving their bodies behind as their only legacy. Marsky, however, will be going down as well. Sax now moving in once again against the cliff position. It appears that the rage has been used and Flesh Eats Worms will be going down. However, it appears that Mops Mike will be going down as well. The Scout desperately trying to get out of range. He's able to survive the stun and he's able to use his increased movement speed to get out of range and save himself this attempt. The sniper trying to hide himself away, dealing a small amount of damage to Sex now as he moves in against the other snipers. The sniper DJ Drake Soul will be going down. However, it appears that the other sniper Elrito, unable to survive against the onslaught of Saxton Hale, will be going down as well, reducing Team Red to 19 members now. It appears that the medic has revealed himself. He doesn't have the Ubercharge, instead using the syringe gun to try and gain it as quickly as possible as Team Killer is taken down. However, it appears that it was merely a spy using his face. However, the real Team Killer will be going down directly afterwards. However, it appears that the spy, Mops Mike, will be taking a hit. However, the medic's able to use the Ubercharge just in time to save himself once again. However, it appears that Sex now is revealing his back to the Ubercharge spy to take down Trollmaster. And Hanako's son will be taken down as well as he attempts to pronounce the name correctly for once as the sentry is taken down. However, it appears the soldier is able to use the knockback of the rocket launcher to send Saxton Hale off the Thing. Damn you, Thing. Why are you so hard to name? It appears that the rage has been used as Saxton Hale goes widely off course. He's able to stun the mini-sentry and the engineer and soldier, but he's not able to pick up any kills from him and will be taking a bolt to her face. Albert appears he's able to get back into range, and Elements will not be able to save himself this time as the engineer desperately tries to get out of range. It appears that the teleport has been set up, but no other teleport has been set up in exchange for it, and it appears that the rage has been used to bring Harbinger low as possible, and it appears that Vivi will be caught by that as well and will be taken down. Unfortunately for Team Red, there will be a lot of team support from Vivi removed from this game as we move into the second half. The engineer has been caught off screen, and Night Recon will be taken down, unable to be saved by the pyro, but it is that the rage has been using. Griggs will be going down as well. Saxton now using the super jump to get in position against the scout. The scout is able to use the force from nature and the increased knockback that goes with it to gain a little extra distance as the spy move in, trying to deal some damage with the backstab. Saxton now only has 7,000 health to take down 11 members of Team Red with. However, they have lost quite a number of snipers and engineers. If he's able to play his cards right, he will be able to take the win as one of the snipers goes to ground. It appears that it will be the sacrificial lamb of the round, but no, it appears that Saxton Hale is going after the other sniper who chooses to maintain his position, and Sareko will be taken down despite attempting to deal some damage to Saxton Hale's feet as he gives the GG with only 771 health left. Willing to give the GG after taking down the one last kill he needed to save his honor. However, that is no way to end the cast as we move into the bonus round with Golden Lion as the Vaginator. Let's see what he's able to do as his debut on the AzCast. With 32,000 health, he does have quite a significant challenge ahead of him, with the Team Red once again taking position on the cliff. Let's see what he's capable of doing. Moving along the sides, it appears that the Vaginator is able to sneak up on Team Red, being spotted only by a few scouts. But there is indeed the first rage of the round, catching only a single sniper with its reduced range. However, the Pyro now moving in to use the air blast to try and force the Vaginator back off the cliff. A large number of scouts moving in as well. However, the Vaginator is unable to bring out a secondary rage, having taken no damage. However, his invulnerability has been increased with the efforts of the Pyro. A large volley of scouts attempting their stuns. However, it appears that all of them have failed as Griggs is taken down, either falling to his own death or not. I'm not exactly sure, but it appears that the medic using the Ubercharge on his spy, switching targets to the Demo Knight, trying to keep as many players alive as possible against the Vaginator. However, it appears that Nyla will be taken down, and unfortunately for them, followed by Team Killer. Trollmaster also going down as the Vaginator does take a backstab in exchange for him. With only 24 members left, it appears the rage has been used mid-air and no one will be stunned. However, Race Fangs will be taken down, unable to rely on the knockback from the force of nature, and choosing to put his faith in the wrong things will be taken down, followed by Hanako's son. However, it appears that the Vaginator tower to move in against position against Spy, but he's able to take a backstab in exchange from Mike. Mike, however, will be going down for the permanently reducing Team Red to 20 members. The medic now with a pause body is able to jump out of range. However, the Vaginator goes after Asin Nate, and the sniper is using the super jump to get in position. I'm not exactly sure where he is, but it appears that he's moved back in position against Flesh Eats Worms, taking him off the field, reducing Team Red to 18 members as the medic moves in with the Ubercharged Spy. The Spy looking for a backstab with his other Spy. However, it appears the Vaginator has been jumping away and into position against the engineer Smurfy Boy, building his sentry nest. Not exactly sure why he would build it there, but it appears that the gambit has not paid off for him, and he will be going down extremely easy to the Vaginator. What he said. How it appears that the Vaginator moving against the sniper once again, having taking a ball to the face. Let's see if he's able to use the tree to get into range. Despite having the access to the super jump, he will not be bringing out this attempt. However, it appears the rage has been used. The scout Night Recon will be going down. However, it appears that the Pyro now moving in with the air blast to save absolutely no one. As the Vaginator moves into range, wasting the rest of that Uber charge and moving in with the airstrafe against the scout. He's not able to get the kill on anyone. However, Team Red being either too aware or too lucky to be caught out of position. The spy revealing himself, going for a small face stab, dealing minor damage to the Vaginate. However, it appears that he will be taking that hit. Pikachu does lose his dead ring of thorn now. However, it appears the rage has been brought out. The medic's able to gain the Uber Charge just in time to save the other spy, allowing him to take another hit. However, it appears that the other spy, now moving in for a kill, will be separated from his medic and will be taking the hit. I believe he... Not exactly sure whether or not he went down for the permanently or not, but it appears that they have, as the Veterinary attempts to take down to the teleporter, able to bring it low, reducing the escape possibility of the engineer on the thing. The rage, however, has been brought out once again. It appears that the spy, Pikachu, will be taken down for the permanently, unable to get out of range. The Veterinary now moving after the scouts as the engineer on the thing does small damage from the fire. However, it appears that the Veterinary now going after the snipers on the roof. It appears that the snipers not even realizing what was going on as Yoshi Lotus is taken down despite his attempts to save himself with the SMG. However, it appears that the rage has been brought out for a sniper with the pan. However, it appears that the Veterinary now moving in position against this. It appears that the telefrag was successful. However, it appears that it has brought the Veterinary low with only 1,372 health. And there is indeed the kill going to Nyla. With the backstab, Golden Lion will be going down on his debut. It was only to be expected with the difficulty of this map, and that indeed will be game. I really hope I got the name right this time. Hey there folks, thanks for watching. I did this cast having not slept for about 20 or so hours, so yeah. In other news, apparently I'm a Radiohead now. But I'd save that for later. Till we meet again, be good, and remember, the cake is a lie. But that doesn't make it any less real. See you next time.